Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. This is the extra book of the month, and it is being brought to you by the suggestion of Angel Jordan. And the book is called The Collective by Alison Gaylin. And this is the book cover. Kind of makes you wonder what these people are doing. So, again, thank you, Angel. Your selection didn't disappoint, okay? This is a story about a woman named Camille and the journey of her grieving process. Camille's teenage daughter, Emily, was allowed to go to a party with a college kid who she thought was a nice guy. Camille was gone, and basically the father gave the permission for Emily to leave. Well, Emily never returned home and was found almost dead in the woods. She was taken to the hospital, at which time she revealed to Camille the name of the person that had harmed her. It was the nice guy that came from a wealthy family. Needless to say, this young man was not punished, and the victim, Emily, was painted as a mischievous, promiscuous teen with neglectful parents that allowed her to attend a college party and post questionable things online. This tragic incident resulted in the divorce of the couple and Camille's downward spiral. Camille is a woman tormented by the death of her daughter. She is fixated on the young man she believed caused the death of her daughter and has pretty much stalked him. Camille was slapped with a restraining order and was compliant. However, after it expired, she was back on the prowl. After giving a public outburst, Camille was inconspicuously introduced to a support group. This group contains people that have had the experience of losing a loved one. The group is an underground private entity where its participants can rant, rave, and express their dark thoughts about those that caused the death of their loved one and find support from the other group members. Most of the participants wished gruesome death upon the murderers, no matter if it was an accident, inadvertent, or intentional death. Some would say this would be therapeutic to get those feelings and thoughts out, and others would say they were bordering the line of insanity or creeping up to vengeance. Camille at first thought this group was helping her release what she felt. It started to get a little more than she bargained for once a DM arrived and she stepped right onto the crazy train express. Camille rationalized her actions as exacting justice the courts didn't give. She thought she was participating in ridding the world of filth, and it would somehow make her feel better again. Camille began to realize she was way in over her head and began to rethink the group's intentions. However, a pact, an oath, is binding, right? Camille jumped from the frying pan into the whole burning house of cards. Angel, the ending had me like, what in the world? These people are insane. I can't tell you much more of the story. I may give too much away. So you will have to read the book to find out what Camille has done and how the story plays out. This story has some twists and turns I didn't see coming. Okay? I didn't see it coming. It's like when you're watching a movie and you want to yell, turn around and run now. Don't do it. Don't do it. I mean, I was like, did she go too far? Did she not? Did she not go far enough? You will have to be the judge of that. So thank you, Angel, for shaking up my reading material. This story shows how deeply people are affected by the loss of a loved one, and not so far-fetched in the measures one may take to have the perpetrator pay for their misdeeds. Now, I listened to the audiobook version and I enjoyed the narrator's inflections. There are no discussion questions provided in the book, but these are a few topics I came up with. Mental health and finding healthy ways of grieving, the justice system and how it often paints the victim in a you should have known better light, or somehow make what happened to them their fault. The topic of the rich and influential getting away with doing illegal things that people of a lesser economical status wouldn't be able to. Would you consider being an organ donor? Why or why not? Does getting revenge or vigilante-like justice really make you feel better, or does it just create another criminal? The only triggers I came up with were the death being described, obviously. It's not in gory detail. It just gives you enough to know what happened. The loss of a loved one and the feelings expressed by those in the group. Those are really the only ones that I kind of came up with this book. Once again, thank you, Angel Jordan, for this book suggestion. While I was listening, I did think, what does she have me reading? Like, what is this? This was a good whodunit and why book. The book did leave off with what could be a cliffhanger if the author chose to keep this madness going. This book was moderately paced for me, and that may be because I listened to the audiobook version, which is evenly paced. I think I may have gone a little faster in some sections if I was reading the actual book myself. The author did a good job keeping you in suspense and how things were going to play out. I did give this book a 9 out of 10. So Angel, you are on a winning streak right now. You had 2 book suggestions selected for the extra book of the month, and thus far they have been really good reads. Okay, so now it's time to see what will be the extra book for the month of May. Okay, so here is my handy dandy vase. If you don't know, you are able to give, let me do it with this hand. You are able to give me book suggestions, and they will be entered into the vase for a drawing each month. If your book suggestion is selected, I will read it and give a review. During that review, you will be acknowledged just as Angel has with this review. So if you want to get in on this, just drop your suggestion in the comments and I will take care of the rest. So, who is the lucky one this time? Let's see. Okay. Who is it? Okay. I think Angel has given the most book suggestions, obviously. So, somebody other than Angel, give a book suggestion. I love you, Angel, but we need some other people to give a book suggestion too. So, this book suggestion is from Angel Jordan again. The Perfect Mistress by Rashonda Tate Billingsley. So, The Perfect Mistress. Thank you, Angel, for another suggestion. Thanks so much. If you don't want Angel to be selected again, you guys need to give me some book suggestions so your name and your suggestion can go into the vase. There is no bias in these suggestions or selections. It goes in the vase. You see me pick it, you just gotta give suggestions. And it appears so far she has given the most suggestions. So get with it, guys, and give me suggestions. So, oops, your name can go into the vase. So until next time, keep turning the pages, my book lovers.